All right, hi guys. So for today, we are going to do a sad video. Yeah, so it's not the usual kind of vibe, but just something I want to get off my chest and yeah, just let your people know what really goes on behind closed doors, what you don't get to see. So don't if you are in Africa, especially the poor parts of Africa, because Africa does have a, a good number, I think, of rich parts. Yeah, and I don't mean rich in that they have got minerals, but they're really they're like, is it Morocco? I saw some videos of that place. It looks beautiful. South Africa, it's also a good country, despite it being in Africa. So even some of these people from abroad, they prefer to go to those places and like come into a place that I am. Yeah, which I won't mention the country. So yeah, if you are in this country, some of these poor countries in the world, it may not be the wisest choice to do medicine. I know, yeah, maybe I'm talking like this and every other person is suffering, but let me talk about the suffering of medicine. So, like now, um, currently, it's like it's become the norm after you do medicine to become a volunteer, and it's like it's part of the criteria now for you to be put on the payroll, So for me personally, I did 10 years of medicine. It's supposed to be 7, but due to some hiccups here and there, different issues, I did it in 10. And I bet I'm not the only one. So it's 10 years of hard sacrifice. Medical school is not like uh, maybe I don't have to mention the names. Medicine is, I think it's well known that it's not the easiest course to do in the world. It requires a lot of sacrifice. Yeah, so after you saw so much, it's normal to expect to reap, but you sow and then you have to offer your services when you're done for free for a number of years and not even be sure whether you're going to get the job. There are people who, even like nurses, not just medicine now, who have been volunteering for 4 years plus. And maybe because you don't know anyone in the system, someone to push for you one, two things. Unfortunately, they are still either volunteering or they just throw in the towel and quit, because it's not easy. Working in the hospital is not easy. So like for me, one of the things that has been pushing me is I decided to stop resisting, stop putting up a fight, just go with the flow. I was talking once with my brother to say, some of these things, like you keep fighting and wanting something to happen, but sometimes if you're in like water and you don't know how to swim, sometimes the best thing is not to fight and just move with the current, because bodies naturally float. So if you just trust that you'll float, you won't drown. But the more you keep fighting, the deeper you go. It's like quicksand, you know. So yeah, I just stop fighting, stop trying to call this one, call that one, let them take this for me, let me do this. Yeah, you go mad. You go mad. Even like if you're a lady, you end up doing things you never thought you could do. And it's not just in medicine, it's in other fields as well. Some people can't even they've even decided to have amnesia. Yeah, because if they think of the stuff they did to be where they are now, it's crazy. And it's not just a problem in the country where I am, it's becoming a common like African problem. So yeah, some systems are unfortunately not working, and it's not the fault of the current government or anything. I'm not trying to blame anyone. It is what it is. Some problems are so far gone that it won't take a year, 2, 3 to fix it. To take many years. Like slavery is still with us. Yeah. So yeah, if you this is not to say don't do medicine, but if you want to do medicine, just take this as a warning and know what you are signing up for, because I had no idea that this is what it would have to come to. If I knew the struggle would still be the same after 10 years of sacrifice, or let's say I did it in 7, I may have done another easier course, which would have then allowed me to have a side business and what. But like even with this, it's very hard to balance a side business and be a doctor. It's very hard, especially a junior resident medical doctor. I don't know about senior. Yeah, let me not talk about senior, so scratch the especially part. But yeah, just something I went through today, and just saying, you know what, I'm just going to ride with this storm. Whatever it is, whatever darkness I'm going through right now, I'm just going to ride with it, because this putting up a fight is just going to drown me deeper and deeper into negative feelings. So just go with it and just trust that something will eventually happen, and that one day I'll get to look back at this video and be like, I'm surprised I was even in that headspace to begin with. So I had more I wanted to say, but let's keep this video nice and short. It's already 7 minutes, so it's no longer short. But if you are going through the same thing, hang in there. Let me know how you are coping with it. If you are not in the situation, it's easy to talk a lot of shit when you're not in the shoes and you're not the one who put in the damn years. So sometimes if you've got some stuff to say and you've never been in the shoes, sometimes just shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth. You know. Whew. So yeah. All right then. Peace.